Live on YouTube? All right, give it to me. Please. We got to build this. This is definitely going to be a finish. It's already 10 o'clock. We're so screwed. It's going to be a bad one, man. All right, YouTube's coming up, I think. I think we're good. Are we live on YouTube? Anybody have both of them pulled up by chance? That would be super clutch if true. I got... Oh, okay, there we go. Live on YouTube. Thank you. All right, we're back. We're back. That was a heavy blue screen of death. Oh, my goodness. That I did not see coming. That's our second hard blue screen of death on this streaming PC. And for those of you that don't know, the streaming PC is not... It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the setup of ZTT and the resources that we have. I realize that some people would love this streaming PC. It is not good to the ZTT standard, unfortunately. My streaming PC that randomly blue screens of death now has a first generation Ryzen 7 1700X and an RTX 3050 6GB. It's obnoxious. It is literally just like a spare parts thrown together type of build. That I didn't know what to do with those parts, and now we are officially paying the price. Still better than my NAS. There we go. I'm at least better than my streaming PC is at least better than your NAS. Zach, you should be ashamed. It was working great for like 3 years. It is officially not working great. That was our second blue screen in like the last 30 days or so while live. So there is definitely something going on. And I'm fortunately I'm gonna have my B350 motherboard is just not getting the job done anymore, man. I thought B350 was gonna last forever. It's just not the case. My RTX 3050 6GB, I thought it was a rock star card. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. We're gonna have to actually go in and replace it. I don't know what I do have a it's like a white build. I know we have a white 4070 Super that we haven't like had a use for. I'll probably steal that. I don't have a CPU to use. I don't know if I'll go AM4 or AM5. I'm definitely going to replace that B350 motherboard though. But yeah, it is time. It's definitely time to replace the 1700X build, unfortunately. All right, we got Bob Marr with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Cambo Rambo with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Northern Lights with 100 biddies says, oh, I already read that one. Oh, we're caught up. Okay, we're good. Nice. What would you rate your cable management? Like my skill of cable management? I would say when I am actually trying, my skill, like compared to other people, is honestly probably at like a 7. Not great. Good. Not great. Sometimes I don't try though, and then it's like a 0 out of 10. But when I try, it's about a 7. Nikki Scarfo with the $10 dono says, Zach feeling the blues. PC life is hard. It is, man. It is. I do like the excuse of having to upgrade the system, though. Like, this is, like, very black and white. Like, hey, man, the PC's trying to tell you it needs an upgrade. So, I mean, that part of it's kind of fun. We'll upgrade that within the week. But by next Thirsty Thursday, I'll have something put together. Because this is getting a little obnoxious. Is this PC Steelers theme? No, it's just black and yellow. It's more of like an electric yellow, not a Steelers gold. Understandable question, but no. No, this is just a black and yellow build. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look real cool. If you're upgrading the system, can you get rid of the dead pixel? I don't believe that we have a dead pixel. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't think that we have one. Okay. MSI A550BM with the Formula Mod cable extensions. That is also prepped and ready to go. It is actually finally time to start putting the pieces together inside this Game Max Forge $50 4 ARGB fan included case, which I'm actually excited to check out. It's definitely going to have some shortcuts like, oh my god. Oh, this is going to suck. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh my god. Oh. This is not good at all. Look at this depth. Oh, that's so bad. There is look at this depth. Oh my god. That's not even deep enough for a single cable. What? Where did the cables go? Oh, oh my god. This is gonna be awful. What are these green? Like, who Velcro straps this way? What is this? Oh my god. I am instantly regretting this. Let me roll these cameras because we still got to build this PC. Oh my god. This is going to be bad. This is why I buy parts like this, so you guys don't have to. The whole point of this is to test things out before you guys spend your money. What the Okay, hold on. We have a legit concern here. Why do we have keys attached? What the Oh my god, what is this? These are keys. Why do I have keys? And what is my power switch plugged in? Oh my god, what is happening? My power switch is plugged into something. These are actually keys. Look. What am I doing here? What? Why do I have keys in my PC case? What do I do with this? I'm taking this off. Do you think this is to Bitcoin or something? Why do I have keys? Probably for the glass? I removed the glass. It's not... You can't lock glass. What are you talking about? A legal build? It might be, man. You think the Dr. Disrespect DMs are on here? Or maybe the P. Diddy video... I don't know, man. These are the keys to something, and... We're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to figure out what these keys are, too. Because I have no clue. What could possibly be locked in this case? And what is this cable doing? Oh, my God. I don't even want to build this. Oh, this is not looking fun anymore. What is this? It's not a Kensington lock. No. What does it say on the manual? You think this PC came with a manual? I don't think you've tried too many budget cases before. Budget cases like this don't come with a manual. What is this? Why is my power switch plugged into something? Oh my god, this is actually, like, wild. What is this? Okay, I need an actual expert in here. I'm not too concerned about the locks. We'll figure that one out. What is this, though? Why does this power switch... Extension power switch? What is... Oh my god, I've never seen this before in my life. It's just a loop. And then it don't unplug it? Well, it's way too late for that. What is going on here? Wait, okay, it comes up to this button. Oh my god, there's a... Oh my god. Wait a... No way. The power button has a lock on it? You can lock the power button. No way. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. You can hold on, this might actually be a feature. Oh my god, you can. Now it's green. Can you guys see that arrow? I can make the arrow be red or green. That, believe it or not, that might actually be a solid feature. I don't know how it works though. Like what? Like that could stop kids from hitting your, like my kids hit the power button all the time. Animals, pets. But I don't get what this does. How do I connect this? Oh, there is another power switch. Okay, I didn't realize that this bundle also, I thought it just had a reset switch. This bundle also has a power switch. So this we just leave in there and then that can... I don't want to call it early, but we might have got a steal with this case, man. Like, this might be the real deal here. This could be like the new GOAT. Oh my god. A case with a cat lock on it? If that's actually what this is for, I'm going to make like 30 videos about this. A case with an actual cat lock? So janky it's good. They might be onto something here, man. Painful the 100 biddies says last message. Okay. Painful the 100 biddies. RGB button probably. There will be another power switch. It's not RGB. It's a lock. It's a power lock. You never heard of a power lock before? It's in like every case these days, man. You got to get with it. War with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Angel with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Pantera with the fitted biddies, late. What in the janky holy hell did I walk into? There's nothing janky about a power lock. Okay, I'm just going to say it out loud. Every PC in 2025 should have a power lock on it. That's the future that we live in. Every PC in 2025 should have a power lock. Ramoy with the super chat, €5 super chat. Just got a 4090, 7950 X3D, B650. What are your thoughts? I would have bought a X670, but other than that, great. Was it silly to get a 4090 at this point in time? And do I get 4K or 1440p? If you can afford it, if you can afford a high-end 4K monitor, I would do that. I think it's a little silly to buy a 4090 right now, but now that you already have it, I would just enjoy it. Because it's going to be a really good card even after the 5090 comes out. But I would buy 4K if you can afford a good one. Pantera with the fitted biddies. Being back in the 90s turbo button. Yeah, I mean, we're here. This is the future. Aiden chilling with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Scarfo the fitted biddy says, it's a water loop failure sensor to manually turn it off. No, I think it's a pet lock. Luna of Night with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Scarfo with another fitted biddies. Oh my god. Karma with the $5 YouTube super chat says, hi, I'm building a PC for the first time. Do you have any tips? I would watch enough videos, not my videos, step-by-step building videos so that you're not nervous about any specific step, and then you'll be good to go. Pantera with the 46-month resub. Never fear, for I is here. Those Velcro straps are ugly AF. Yeah, that's not the best looking one. Commenter with a fitted biddy says, do you have XMP or DOCP turned off the first gen? No, I have it on right now. Yeah, I know I should turn that off. It is on for my streaming PC. Bob Marr with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Okay, I think I'm fully caught up. Nope. 2 with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Meg with the 100 biddy says, Zach, my brother-in-law got a 4090 for free for his birthday, but he only has 600 to 650 to spend for his build. What can he get to minimize the bottleneck? That's it. That's a fun question. Wow. Okay, hold on. Before we start building, that's a fun one. Okay, hold on. Your brother-in-law got a 4090 for free, but he only has $650 to buy the rest of the build. What do you do? That's fun. That gets me excited, man. That's a challenge. 650 for everything else. Oh man, that's tough. That's really tough. It's gonna be an unbalanced system no matter what. Oh man, I would say you have to go AM5 because it is going to be unbalanced. So you might as well sacrifice a little bit of your budget now. That way you're on a good platform that you can upgrade later. Like it would be a mistake to go AM4 now because even the 5700X3D shouldn't be paired with a 4090 in my opinion. So you should go on AM5 now. I mean, the best you can do with $650 is probably you might be able to squeeze. No, you need a big GPU for that, or a big power supply for that. I would aim, sell the 4090 and get a 4080 super build. That's actually pretty good advice. That's actually pretty sharp. If you're not going to do that, I would say aim for a 7700X or a 7700 or a 7700X. That should be the goal. Try to minimize costs on a budget B650 motherboard. Get a budget all black $80 32 gig of DDR5 kit. Budget 1 terabyte Gen 4 drive. Budget case. Get a case that has all the fans pre-installed. Maybe one with a power lock. You can do it. I think you could do it. 77. I would aim for a 7700X. And then it wouldn't be terribly imbalanced. 7500F on AliExpress. I mean, if you can afford a 7700X, I'd obviously rather do that. I don't think you would. I don't think you'd have to resort to a 7500F on AliExpress. For $650, you should be able to get a 7700X. Make a short about it. That's a fun challenge. Yeah, that's a really fun challenge. That's the comment of the day right there. That's fun. Thank you, Meg. Karma with the $5 super chat says, I am running a 3060 NVIDIA graphics card, Ryzen 5600 CPU, and an ATX motherboard, and the rest I do not remember. Nice. Let's see the headset dent. I don't really get bad. Actually, it's not looking great. My hair's a little long. This is I get a haircut every 2 weeks. This is the week that I did not get a haircut, so it's a little bit longer. Nikki Scarfo with the Fitty says, so I did a 7700X build for a community center last year, and now you make me feel good about the CPU. Yeah, I mean, it's a great CPU. Yeah, the 7700X, in terms of a high-end PC, like with a high-end GPU, the 7700X is probably the best valued CPU right now to pair with a high-end system. Yeah. How am I balder than bro at 19? Sorry to hear that, but you didn't do anything wrong. It is all genetics. Although I will tell you, my hairline is officially receding. My hairline was looking pretty good. It is officially moving. It is en route. Hopefully not far back, though. But we will find out. Okay, I gotta build. Let's start putting these parts together. Where's my power lock? I don't want to lose my power lock keys. Okay. All right, we're good. These are definitely the types of cases that will cause a little bit of blood as well. You got to be careful. Definitely don't recommend building in these types of cases with beer. And of course, they don't have 2 of the standoffs installed, so we're gonna have to do that ourselves. Ugh. Did it even come with standoffs? Oh, it did. It did at least come with some standoffs. This is why I don't have one of those static microphones, by the way. Because sometimes I gotta come over here. And I don't want to have to, like, move a microphone with me. That's ancient technology, man. XLR microphones on a boom arm with a huge XLR cable. No, thank you. It did not come with a standoff screw, though. Or not screw. The, whatever they called, the holder thing? I don't know what it's called. We gotta get some tools out. We haven't even... Scarfo with a 1,000 biddies says Brett is rocking the bald look. So next charity stream, I am still rocking the blonde hair from the charity stream, man. The hair at the top is still very, very blonde. Only the top, though. We are officially in the funky, old, like, dyed my hair months ago look. Which is quite easily, arguably, the worst phase to be in. What is the best way to clean your monitor? Buy monitor cleaning solution. Dead serious. Don't use anything other than monitor cleaning solution to clean your monitor. All right. This is what we're looking for. The standoff adapter thing, so I can screw in these standoff kits. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is extremely flimsy metal. This metal has a lot of play to it. Definitely super cheap material here, as expected. All right. Good to go. Now, we can put in our motherboard. Just like that. We'll try to use the screws that it came with. See what we got here. Hopefully these. What happened to the other stream? Blue screen of death. Major, major crash on the streaming PC. It's the second time this has happened in like the last month. So I officially have an excuse to upgrade the streaming PC. Elemental VR with the $20 YouTube super chat, and it just says, "Hi ZTT, hello." Thank you very much for that big time super chat, man. Much appreciated. Nick with the Twitch Prime 7-month resub says, down 70 pounds in 6 months. Time to bulk up the right way. Let's go. That's big time, man. 70 pounds? Nice work. Yeah, bulk up slow. Pound or two a month. If you can control it that much, just put on some straight muscle. Only 300 to 500 calorie above your maintenance. If you can control that, that's the way to go, man. Congrats. That's huge. Colt with the $5 super chat says, just built my first PC. I have a 7800 XT and a 7600X. Nice. Originally only had the RX 7600. That was before I saw your videos. Nice. Yeah, great choices, man. Really good choices. That's an amazing first build. Rust with the YouTube $5 super chat says, I have a Radeon R5 240, 16 gigs of DDR3, and an i5 from 2013. Overall, it plays the games I want. I can't complain. Nice, man. I like the positive attitude. Thank you for the super chat. Scarfo the 1000 biddy says, Brett. Oh, I already read that one. Thank you again, though. Elemental again with another $10 super chat says, is a 2070 to a 4080 worth it? Absolutely. Yep, no questions. The only thing I'll say is if you can hang on to your 2070 for another couple months, now would be the time to do that. We're about to go into new GPU season. We got RTX 50 series coming out. Even if you don't want 50 series, which you might if you're in the market for a 4080. The cost of 4080s and 4080 Supers is... The cost of 4080s and 4080 Supers is going to go down with new GPU season, so be aware of that. Oh my goodness. I was dying. I was choking on some air. He needs some milk. I've actually been in a chocolate milk season recently, which is not going well with my trying to cut down dieting. Chocolate milk has been my weak point as of the last like week or two. I don't know what it is. It's from Trader Joe's, but my wife got the kids some chocolate milk, and I have been like stealing servings of that like every single time I open the fridge. I'm not exactly sure how to control myself on that one. Okay, now that the motherboard's installed, we got to start installing everything else, and there are a lot of cables. Philly just missed an extra point. Yikes. What's the score? I don't have it pulled up. What's the score on that one looking like? Is Jalen actually throwing? It doesn't matter. My fantasy team's cooked anyway. We're bad. No chance. 12-10 Philly. Yikes. Is that any touchdowns or is that all field goals? Oh wait, you just said extra point. Never mind. Trader Joe's chocolate milk is so good. They put something in it. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh, it's obnoxious. I can't stay away from it. It is definitely the reason I'm not losing weight faster right now. After dinner, just have a night. Like I got this little it's like a double shot or maybe like a triple shot glass. It's not that big. I just fill that up with chocolate milk. That hits the spot right after dinner. Occasionally I'll do that right after lunch too. It's bad. Will this build be on the drops in the ZTT website? Yeah. Yep. On Black Friday, we are doing a bigger than usual drop because we didn't do one on November 1st, and we're not doing one on December 1st. So this is like a 2-month large drop. I don't know if this one's going to be on the Black Friday drop. It might be. It might be. I don't know how quick, because this video is going to go live next week, which is before Black Friday. So yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, this probably will be on the Black Friday drop. Skyline with a fitted biddy says, almost got my build complete after being able to get the 9800 X3D from back ordering on Newegg. What? Paired it with a 4070 Ti Super. Is there any benefit of Windows 11 Pro for gaming and streaming, or just go with Windows 11 Home? No, there's no reason. No reason for just a gamer or streamer. What's happening with Linus? Good question. I have a feeling He'll say something soon. But if you guys aren't tracking, 3 of like the 6 Linus Media Group YouTube, I'm just plugging in the reset switch, power switch, etc. Like 3 of their 6 channels, or however many it is, sent out an update today, like saying that they're taking a long break. And I think several LMG employees left recently. I have no idea what's actually going on. But I see a lot of people talking about it online. So, yeah, I have a feeling we'll hear something. We don't know if it's like an internal restructuring or if like something happened or what, but something happened or something is happening. Did Zach restart the stream? Yeah, we had a blue screen of death on the streaming PC. This is part numero dos. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it could be nothing. It could. I mean, there's a chance it's literally just, hey, we're focusing our priorities elsewhere. And when you're at that big of a scale, YouTube channels with less than 1 million subscribers aren't their priority. You know, like they have a ton of income revenue streams. I'm sure like their Mac channel was a very, very, very tiny percentage of their revenue. It could be something. It could be just an internal priority shift. We have no idea. I don't know how I keep missing your streams every Thursday. Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. What happened when you stopped the stream? It was just a blue screen of death. The PC rebooted and I just fired the stream back up. It's all good. It's all good. Can you recommend a good 60% keyboard under 7 or under 100? I have found, I don't know if you guys aren't following me on Instagram. I post like daily stuff on my IG stories. The most up-to-date ZTT things and just like my personal stuff is on my IG stories. This keyboard, we have a video going live about this soon, is the best keyboard under $70. Not even close. This is the, I don't know how to pronounce it. Alua, A-U-L-A, F75. A-U-L-A, Alua, F75. If you search like in the keyboard communities, they have all been talking about this. And it is just, it's got some sort of Reaper switch, they call it, and it is incredible. Oh my god, I could talk about this thing all day. I don't know how well you're gonna hear this on my headset microphone, but this, let me turn this off, that way I don't shut down the stream from typing. This thing is incredible. Okay, hold on. I don't know how well this is gonna do. Oh my god, the enter key. Tingles my brain. Yeah, I mean, it is just, it's absolutely insane. This is, like, if it wasn't for me buying that Wooting Optimum keyboard, like, this is my end game keyboard. It is just absolutely crazy. Again, it is the AULA F75. Oh, it actually says F75 Pro. I didn't know that. F75 Pro. It is wild. I have a video coming out about this. I just filmed it today. I need 3 things when I buy a keyboard. I need creamy, thocky sound. Clearly have that. I also need a volume dial which this one has, and a mute button. You just press it to mute. Volume dial. And I need multiple connectivity options. This has wired, Bluetooth, and 2.4 USB. I need that because I got my streaming PC and I got my main PC. I'm always surrounded by multiple PCs. I need multiple ways to connect this. And this thing has all three. It just sounds so good. I worked from home today and wrote up a bunch of scripts on this. Oh my God. Like my brain was tingling all day. It's so good. It's $66 on Amazon right now. Yeah, I think I paid $70. It's it's incredible. Can you turn down the background music? Is it loud? It actually paused. There we go. Is it loud? I can turn it down. That's not that loud. Is it loud? Is that loud right there? I don't think so, man. I think you might be going crazy. It is loud? No. 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 Actually, it might be a little loud. Not loud. Okay, literally everyone says no. Okay. All right, it's just you. Sorry. Not to call you out, but it's literally just you. No, bro is tweaking. Okay. Got it. All right, I think we're good. I'm out of beer, man. We got a major problem. We got no more beer in the house. What switches? Something Reaper. It's the stock switches that came on there. They are incredible. It is so good. It is so good. What kind of beer? I had two of them. Dogfish Head. Hazy Squall. I've never seen it before. That's why I bought it. It's just a hazy 6.5%, I think. Yeah, 6.5. It is not great. Like, I'm a big Dogfish Head fan. This one's nothing. No, it wasn't bad, but nothing special to write home about. Can you switch out the keycaps? Yeah. Completely customizable. Thunderstrike with another $10 YouTube super chat. How much storage would I need for filming and streaming iRacing and modded Minecraft for YouTube? Also, what is a good gaming wireless keyboard and mouse? That's a lot of requests there, man. 1 terabyte minimum, 2 terabyte preferred. Just because if you're storing your video files on your computer instead of like a NAS or an external drive, you'll appreciate the 2 terabytes for sure. The games that you listed do not need the 2 terabytes, but for video footage, yeah. Good wireless keyboard and mouse for under 50. I like the Attack Shark X3. That's under 50. That mouse is under 50. Keyboard under 50. The Magee, like M-A-G-G-E-E, is a really good customizable board for like 25 bucks or something. It's like the best $25 you can spend if you want a keyboard that you can mod and customize. Like I actually modded a Magee 60% keyboard, $25 keyboard, so it's pretty good. It's a good combo right there. Elemental with the $20 super chat says, duh is really loud. All right, let me turn it up real quick. All right, Max Verstappen. There it is. All right, it's up louder. We're good. Scarfo with the Fitbit says, Zach doing the DE beer hookup. DE beer hookup. I don't know what that means, man. I'm lost. Salty Orca with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Joe Moda. Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Scarf with the Fitbit says keyboard switches are user specific. Yep, that's true. Elemental with the $10 super chat says, you should make a second YouTube channel called Zach's Gaming, around where you could play games and test the PC with the games. We do have the ZTT Extras channel. You guys should go there. At some point, I will take it a little bit more seriously. If you type in ZTT Extras, I mean, we got the second channel, man. We got almost 9K subs on there. Lately, we've been just posting the extended benchmarking videos. So every time we release a build guide on the main YouTube channel, we release a secondary, like, full benchmarking video to show you more performance. It's been getting a couple thousand views on all the videos. Occasionally, like, we'll clip up some things from the live stream and whatnot. We haven't been doing that lately. We do have the second channel for whenever we have time for other stuff. Haven't been able to use it lately other than those videos. Okay, we gotta build, guys. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I got everything plugged in. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's time for power supply. Wait, hold on. There is something that I don't know what it is. Does anybody on Earth know what this is? This is gonna be a curveball here for you guys. Check this out. Ready? There is a connector coming out from the bottom fan. I've never seen this. What in the world is this? Can you see where my thumb is? Let me get a light in here. What is that? Oh my god. Does anybody know what this is? I gotta turn my light off. Definitely a Ryzen 4070. That could be it. I don't know if I have to plug that in or what. It looks like we do have an RGB button. I would assume that's what that is. We got a power lock. Power. USB. Oh, wait. We got a USB-C on here? I didn't plug that in. What? There's no USB-C? So maybe a USB-C connector with USB 3.0 speeds. It's kind of fake news. Yeah, okay. I don't have ARGB. Oh, we got a fan. Oh, we got the fan connector here, though. This needs to be plugged in somewhere. That's what we were missing. PWM. Where do we have a PWM connector at? Not anywhere convenient. I'm going to need an extension. Definitely going to need an extension. Proprietary fan cable? I think that's what it is, but I don't think I need it. Oh, do I not? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, my God. Do I not have an extension? These are supposed to always be in the emergency PC building bag. They're not. Oh, they're not. We're going to have to do something weird. We're going to have to use a 2-to-1. It's supposed to be in there. Game Max quality right there. Okay, we'll use this. This is just a 1 to 2. Is it wasteful? Yes, but we got to get this job done. All right, now we can plug that in. Maybe. Not when the pins are bent. Izzy with the $2 super chat. Is your PC building website still up to date? Like the templates? Yeah. The templates are definitely still up to date on zttbuildhelp.com. The only change, like the parts selection isn't going to change. Nothing, or like the parts selection has not changed in the last less than 2 months. I think I updated it. The only thing that's going to change is like the build totals might be $20 to $30 cheaper than what I listed. No other major change since then. It is all going to change with new GPU season, but we're not quite there yet. Wow, both of these pins in here are bent. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Posture check? I mean, that wasn't bad. What you talking about, man? Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this power supply in now. There we go. Oh, yeah. Got the MSI A550 BN. Coming in hot. There we go. Whew. T-Roy with the $5 super chat says, I think my monitor might be bottlenecking my PC. I have a Ryzen 7 5800 and an RX 7600 XT. I mean, as long as you have a 1080p higher refresh rate monitor, you're fine. Any recommendations for a good CPU cooler for a 7900 XTX and a 7700X? Temps in Modern Warfare up to 90 degrees. Well, the thing about the 7700X is that's one of those CPUs that's designed to take advantage of however much cooling that you give it. You know, it's pretty difficult to keep them super cool. If you haven't already, I would first recheck your thermal paste and whatever cooling solution you have on there. Make sure it's good to go. Make sure you got a good layer of thermal paste, reapply it, etc. But if you want a good, like, beefy air cooler without breaking the bank, I really like the Thermalright. Oh my god, the name's escaping me. Hold on, I can find it. The Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120. The Thermalright Peerless Assassin 120 is my go-to for, like, the Ryzen 7s. If I want a big dual tower, dual fan CPU cooler on there for like 40 bucks. Phantom Spirit works too. I think the Phantom Spirit doesn't have painted heat sinks. Am I correct on that? I think that's the reason I don't use that one. Tig with the $5 super chat says, hey Zach, can you tell me why my 7800 X3D randomly throttles up to 60 degrees while idling? It's probably something in Windows. Again, check your CPU cooling stuff, but idling temperatures are very weird, especially with big CPUs. It'll like go, like, if it goes up to 60 and then 59, 58, 57, 56, down to 50, back up to 60, and down, that's normal. That's just what happens. I know there's a reason. I do not know what the reason is, though. It's something with, like, the Windows processes and whatnot. I'm not smart on that level. Okay, we're gonna keep this building though. We can't lose the momentum. We're gonna start getting these cable extensions here and start seeing this color scheme come to life finally. It's gonna start to look good, man. I mean, these yellows are already looking good. 11 p.m. already, Zach? That's not too bad. We don't have many more steps to go. This is an easier build. The blue screen picked a good build. Like, imagine if we were blue screen. Look at it. Hold on. Look at this color. Oh. Oh. That's looking good, man. Let's go. Imagine if we were blue screening during that ITX build. That small form factor build. I mean, we might still be building. That would have been a bad one. This might as well be the Steelers PC. No, I'm not calling this a Steelers PC. No, we can't do it. We can't do it. This is just a black and yellow. Just a black and yellow PC. That's it. No Steelers involved. My first Steelers PC is going to go all out. It very well might be for a Steelers player, if that's what he wants. When I was talking to Darnell Washington on the Steelers during all that stuff that I made a video about. He wants me to build him a custom PC, but I told him, this was a couple months ago, I told him that like Ryzen 9000 series was coming out and new GPU season is out the beginning of the year, and he said he was cool with waiting. But he did say that he wants a custom build, so I don't know if he's gonna want it Steelers themed though. But there's a chance that that might be the first one. Are you making a video on this PC? Yes. Yes, this is for a $600 YouTube build. Not a pure performance every last dollar or FPS for your dollar kind of build. Paying a little bit for aesthetics here. But yeah, this is going to have a dedicated YouTube video for. Hope he's sharing your info with other Steelers. I sure hope so. He was, Darnell was, he streams on Twitch. Like, that video of me going to his house was me hooking up, like, his OBS and capture card and everything. He streams on Twitch. And, was it yesterday? Yeah, just yesterday. He was having some stream issues. Like, audio issues, of course, because that's what everybody has. And he FaceTimed me yesterday. So I was FaceTiming with a Pittsburgh Steeler while he was live trying to troubleshoot his OBS settings. Thankfully, we actually figured it out. I didn't know what the answer was at first, but we worked through it and we actually figured it out. But it was very cool. So him and I are still very much in contact. I've been talking to him at, like, probably about once a week about something, Steelers, PCs, or whatever. But yeah, it was just yesterday I was helping him. So hopefully if I help him a couple more times, he tells like Russell Wilson or Pickens. He did tell me that Pickens does play games. So maybe one of them one day will need a PC. That's really cool, man. It is really cool. It is the whole like working with an NFL player, it is already like insane. Like going to an NFL player's house to help him with his PC is obviously already insane. But for it to be on, like, even just any professional athlete would have been crazy. But to have it be a Pittsburgh Steeler that I've been a diehard fan of for 2 decades is just absolutely crazy. Yeah, I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Like I don't casually FaceTime Darnell Washington on the Steelers. Like when I'm done talking to him, I'm like, oh my god, what is my life? Like what is happening here? It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. Terrarium with the super chat. Is it 8500G and a 7800 XT a good combo? I wouldn't buy an 8500G. FaceTime him right now? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. The only time I talk to him are usually Monday and Tuesdays when most NFL players have off on Monday and Tuesday. Like, I don't know if he's ever sent me a message on any other day of the week. It's only on their off days. I'm sure they're working long days and not thinking about anything but football and whatnot. And he's a dad. He's got 3 kids, so, I mean, he's busy already, even before the NFL. Okay, I think we're good to start doing some twist ties. Or zip ties. Imagine the access you could get to spring training next year. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. The one thing I keep telling myself about this whole situation is, like, what I did to help Darnell is already endgame for me. Like, I don't actually need to get farther than that in terms of, like, my relationship with the Steelers. Like, I went to a player on my favorite NFL team and helped him with his PC. And I'm still in contact with him. Like, that's all I need. Like, I don't have a mission of, like, all right, I got to infiltrate and actually, like, work my way up to this player, that player, that player. Like that is endgame. Like, I am already happy enough with that. That's still crazy in my mind. Scarfo with the $10 dono says, Zach is the GOAT. Good night. Thank you very much for the support, Scarfo. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Sniper with the 359 super chat says, I've got a Ryzen 7 7800X3D 4070 Ti Super, a good build? Question mark. Thoughts on Ravens and Steelers matchup? Yeah, that's obviously a good build. That's a great combination. I already gave my matchup preview for Steelers and Ravens, but I do think Steelers are going to win. Lamar typically does not do that well against the Steelers, and the Steelers are actually hot right now. I know I'm a delusional fan, but they are actually hot. So, yeah, I think the Steelers are going to win this one. Steelers are at home, too. It is the first, like, what's crazy is this is the first Steelers divisional game of the year. I don't know why the NFL schedule algorithm allowed that to happen, but this is the very first Steelers divisional game. That shouldn't be a thing. The second half of their season is, like, just straight up all divisional games. But this is, yeah, I mean, this is the first, like, real big test. The game against the Commanders last week was a real test as well, because the Commanders are very legit. But this one being a divisional game against the top 5 team is definitely another test. What brand of zip ties? I have no idea. I do buy them on Amazon, though, in major bulk. Hundreds at a time. I need Lamar to pull through for my fantasy. According to ESPN, I have a 1% chance of making the playoffs on the ZTT Fantasy Football League, so I have stopped trying. Right now, we are still streaming a defense. I don't want to pick up anybody else from the waiver wire for the teams that actually need the players. And I'm just setting my lineup as best I can. Pretty much maintenance mode for my fantasy team at this point. Sniper with the 2 Canadians says, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields? Before Russell came in, I would have said Justin. Like, I have never been a Fields fan. I've always thought that he was overrated. Like, they always talk about, like, how they love the kid and, like, he's a good guy and whatnot. Like, I was like, whatever. I became I flipped on that hard. Like, Justin Fields he was fun to watch. The way the players interacted with him were, like, so satisfying as a Steelers fan. I would have said Fields, but after seeing Russ come in for the last 3 games, I'm going with Russ. Russ for the next, like, 2 years, I think we have a legitimate shot of winning the Super Bowl with the way he's playing. Justin Fields' issue was he was drafted by the Bears, who can't develop a QB. Yeah, I mean that's very apparent now, you know, because I had a lot of doubt. I thought it might have just been Justin Fields and people overrating Justin Fields, but clearly, I mean, he started off 4-2 with Pittsburgh. He actually looked very competent, made a lot of good decisions, and he has his natural athleticism. Yeah, I think the Steelers exposed the Bears because they're like, okay, look what we've done with Fields over the course of a month and a half. Yeah. Yeah, I think they exposed them, that the Bears really messed that up. Alright, get these zip ties out of the way. It's actually just not looking terrible, other than these stupid green Velcro straps, which make no sense. It's a little weird. Before I install this graphics card, I desperately... Dude, that looks good, man. I desperately need to go take one more bathroom break. I'm going to go do that, get some more water, run a quick ad. That way we don't have to hopefully watch any more for the rest of the night. And then we're going to do after hours Q&A for a little bit, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Ready to roll? We got our GPU install and then we're pretty much done. Nathan Taylor with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Much appreciated. Earning points to get the giveaway. Good strategy. Alright. Uninstall that. This has got the breakable. Oh, which one? The breakable PCIe brackets. Oh wow. Very easy to break off. Sometimes they're tough. These are actually very easy. That's appreciated. Plug in the GPU. And then as soon as this is hooked up, I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm watching you on a $700 laptop that I bought for $20. Sounds like a great deal, man. Twitch is so delayed. When I asked a question at the beginning of the stream, I was very surprised by how quickly you guys answered it. It felt like the delay was like 3 seconds. I feel like it's usually like 7 to 10 seconds, maybe. I feel like the delay was. I feel like we got the priority servers tonight. I don't know if that's the case with this second stream of the night, though. All right. GPU is in. Oh, no. I got to twist my... Oh, my God. Max Verstappen's still here. That's a late night Max Verstappen. Let's go. Matthew with the $10 super chat says, yo, appreciate the content. 1 week ago, I knew nothing about PCs. Now, after over a dozen hours of research, I'm about ready to build one myself. Just waiting to see what kind of Black Friday deals I can get. Nice, Matthew. Thank you very much for that $10 dono. Or super chat. Best of luck. Best of luck. It really doesn't take a ton of hours. Like, if you have the money and you're ready to spend and, like, you're motivated, like, I gotta figure this out so I can spend this money, it really doesn't take a long time. A lot of the people that say, like, oh, I've been planning for, like, 3 months or so, it's also because they, like, don't have the money, or they haven't decided how much money they want to spend. And there's a lot more to it. Like, when you're just ready to fire away, you can get up to speed pretty quickly. And PC building is probably in one of the easiest times in terms of parts selection that we've ever been in. Just because, like, Intel CPUs are completely, like, wiped off the map. Like, it doesn't take a lot of time to figure out that you probably shouldn't buy an Intel CPU. Just go with Ryzen. And then depending on your budget, AM4 versus AM5. And then there's, of course, NVIDIA versus AMD versus Intel for GPUs, but that will always have. All right. Sniper with another super chat. 5 Canadian says, I want to add RGB power cables, but I want to get some compatible with the Gigabyte 4070 Ti Super. Any recommendation? The RGB power cables are... Oh, well, you'll just need a 12-volt high power. You'll need the 12 VHPWR cable. 12-volt high power for your 4070 Ti Super. That's the only compatibility that you need to worry about. Okay, are you guys ready to see this? This is not a Steelers themed PC. I'm making that very clear. This is just a black and yellow. Steelers are more black and gold. Pittsburgh's black and yellow, whatever. This is just a black and yellow build. All right, and we're gonna have some RGBs. We're not gonna be able to control the RGBs, especially the RAM, because we don't have Windows installed. Yo, that actually looks pretty good. I'm actually digging that. Let's go. I know the yellows aren't perfectly matching, but, like, kind of close. I like it, man. I've never done this color scheme before. Bumblebee, I like it. That's pretty cool. It's definitely not, like, that's what I'm saying. It's definitely not Steelers yellow. That's not the goal here. That's pretty cool. Let's turn it on. Actually, I don't even know if we're going to be able to hit the button for the RGBs or not. I might have messed that up. And let's test out this whole power lock system too. Okay, right now the power lock is set to red. So if we're correct, when I press the power button, nothing's going to happen. Okay, that power lock button is definitely fake news. That didn't do anything. It is literally set to red right now. We don't have RGB on the lights though. Oh wait, that's the reset button. Oh yeah, we do have to plug them in ARGB. That's a shame. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to change the lights, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to plug in the ARGB connector though. I was thinking that was an RGB button. It is not. I don't know what that power light's about though. That looks... Oh, wait. Hold on. I can do one of these so we can see it. I got my emergency PC building bag right here. Hold on. We can do one of these guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Let's see what this looks like with some RGB action. Hold on. Crystal with the tier 1 resub for 18 months. My goodness. Thank you. Okay, hold on. We are not done yet. Let's find this. SATA power. We'll plug that in. And then the 3-pin ARGB. We'll plug that in as well. Okay. Now let's see what it looks like. This should let us get a yellow, a good yellow, other than the RAM. We're still not going to be able to control the RAM. Oh no, why is that not on? Oh no. Well, that's interesting. I think you need to plug the power button in the lock cable. And the lock, hold on. I think you need to plug the power button in the lock cable. And the lock in the motherboard. Yeah, I think we messed something up. Hold on, let me turn this lock to green. Because what is it doing if it's at red? And it turns on? What? Okay, now it's at green. I don't know what this is. If you guys joined late, my power cable of the case came with a literal lock. 2 of them. And I have no idea what it's for. Now I'm starting to think that this has something to do with the power of the RGBs. I can't even begin to guess like what that is though. I have no idea, man. And then we have that proprietary. If it's plugged in itself, it does nothing. I thought that was part of the lock. I don't know where it went. I lost it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not doing it tonight. We're going to do it tomorrow. Let's just look at the nice and yellow, black and yellow build. There we go. Look, we completed it. We'll deal with it tomorrow. I ain't got time for this. Oh, man. That's a little bit too much. I think you're right, though, Mark. I think it has something to do with that. Whatever this is. Whatever this key system is. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, but that's it. We got the black and yellow on deck. Let's throw up the after hours. If you guys want to hang out for a little bit. What time is it? It's only 11:20. We actually did that in pretty decent time. Considering we had a blue screen of death crash. That is not too terrible. And a lot of yapping today. What do you guys think the yap level is at today out of 10? How much yapping was that? Out of 10. I would say it's up there. A Marsh with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. I would say that's definitely up there. That looks good, man. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where to put this though. I don't want to lose it. Nine out of 10, 8 out of 10. Max Verstappen out of 10. It was up there. It was definitely up there. Jeff with the $5 YouTube Super Chat says, hey, Zach, is the Ryzen 7700X and RX 7900 GRE a good value combo for 1440p gaming? Yes. I get concerned when people ask questions like that. It is definitely a really good 1440p combo. Like 100%. It's a combo that I actually really like too. Tell us the specs. I got the specs pulled up. Hold on. All right, here we go. This is a less than $600 build that we just put together. Right there. We got the Ryzen 5 5600 The ASRock B550 Gaming, again, I got that for free from Newegg. They accidentally sent it to me. That's why the price paid is $0, but the price average is 110. That's obnoxious. We got some Silicon Power 16 gigs at 3600 DDR4, MSI Mech RX 6600, Silicon Power 1 terabyte UD90, the MSI Mag A550BN, the $50 Game Max Forge, and then the Formula Mod yellow and black extensions. Right there. That's the prices I paid versus like what you would pay. F-Dub with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. You should add the cost of the spray paint. That's not my style. I don't have the cost of like blatantly obvious optional parts like that. I don't know how many people actually copy me when I say things like that. It would still be $5.99 though. It was a $5 can of spray paint. It would still be under $600. $5.99. Would you buy a motherboard with Wi-Fi or get a Wi-Fi card? Definitely with Wi-Fi, if you're willing to pay the extra 10 to 20 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, just get built in. When are you doing the giveaway? This is the PC that we're currently giving away. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway during these Twitch live streams. They last for about 6 weeks at a time. As long as you type in !! giveaway on Twitch, then you are currently earning points towards this giveaway. I had a bigger picture of it, but I lost it. There we go. There we go. This is the current... What is this? That's the current PC that we're giving away. RTX 4060 7500F build. Type in ! giveaway for all of the details on that. The drawing is on December 5th. Again, we draw them about every 6 weeks or so. This one is actually 7 weeks because I didn't want to make it at Black Friday. Because I was afraid that people would like not buy things on Black Friday because they think that they're going to win a giveaway. I've seen people talk like that. I don't want this build to be part of your Black Friday plan, so please don't plan on winning it. Is it monocolor or RGB? It's RGB. We just set it all to that. All to gold / yellow. Zuma with the Twitch Prime 7-month resub says, hey Zach, save this Prime sub just for you. Been watching Rust drops on Twitch and didn't want to use it. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Saving up that Twitch Prime. I am not like exaggerating when I say that I think that Twitch Prime sub is like super valuable. Not like monetarily, but like most people have a Twitch Prime sub. You only got one of them. And you got to make that decision every month because I feel like most of us have that pressure where it's like I'm paying for an Amazon Prime sub or I'm paying for an Amazon Prime subscription. I got to use my sub every month. Who do I give it to this month? I'm very appreciative when people use that Twitch Prime sub, man. I think that's big time. Out of all the people you could have used it for, thank you. Hardware Dynasty with a Fitbit says, did the stream go down? Yeah, we had a blue screen of death halfway through the build. Yep, this is part numero dos. With the 9800 X3D coming for your daily drive PC, are you changing your motherboard to a newer board? Yeah, this is a 12700K. I definitely have to change my motherboard. Optimum collab? I would love to. I would love to. He's not really a collabor, though, other than with Wooting. Optimum has definitely like reached his stride in his long form videos. Like he's hitting the mark big time right now. I would not want to get in the middle of his algorithm right now at all. He is definitely hitting the mark. He sent me a DM today actually. I just talked to him. Sithis with the 2 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Mr. Mediocre with 100 biddies says, didn't know that you streamed. I've been trying to build a PC for a long time. Nice, man. I am here every Thursday for Thirsty Thursday. This is what we do, man. We drink. Oh, I threw away my beer. We drink beer. We build a PC. And then we hang out. Zach is pretty much the only Twitch streamer besides Pirate Software that I watch. That's a crazy thing to say. Oh my goodness. Pirate Software is pretty elite, man. He's pretty elite. I like that choice, though. I like that choice. Are we playing any games tonight? No. Every time you guys ask, I don't know how to incorporate casual / gaming streams into my life. It's so difficult for me. I am in a good sweet spot right now with Thirsty Thursday building. Like, the only time I miss Thirsty Thursday is if like we have something like legit going on. Otherwise, it's a very consistent every Thursday stream. I just got so many other things that I want to do. You know, it's hard to commit to more than one stream per week. I want to, like, I have the urge to. I have a big urge to stream more. But there's just so many things I want to do. Have you tried Drunk Battleship? I have not. Sounds fun. Meg with a fitted bitty says, do you know why micro ATX is usually the cheapest form factor for cases and motherboards? Curious why it's not in more demand. I think it's just cost of material. That would be my guess. I could be wrong. It is physically less material than ATX, but it doesn't require the extra tools and precision of super tiny ITX, which obviously costs more money. I think it's just relatively cheaper than ATX due to being cheaper to produce. That would be my guess. Less components on the boards, less physical material. That's all it is as far as I'm aware. But the headphone name, type in !1 headset. It's the Corsair HS80, the original. What motherboard for the 9800 X3D? I would get a if you want to go all out, I would get a high-end X670. It'll work with B650s obviously, but I would treat a 9800 X3D correctly. That would be my recommendation. That would be like if you're buying one PC every 5 years and you're buying the 9800 X3D, big budget, I would actually do research on your individual motherboards and make sure, like, watch a hardware unboxed motherboard roundup video or something like that, and make sure you're getting one with good quality VRMs, and then also do research of how it performs with X3D chips specifically. I would go in depth on that research. Are you a fan of any players in the NBA? Oh yeah. I mean, the thing with NBA is I just like good ball. Like I don't root for anybody. With football, I hate everybody other than the Steelers. I like obnoxiously hate teams like the Bengals, the Ravens, the Cowboys, you know. But for basketball, I just like good basketball. You know, like I like LeBron, you know. I like Russ. The closest I've ever been to a favorite player is probably Blake Griffin. My dog Griffin is literally named after Blake Griffin. When Blake Griffin came into the league and he like was just known for like those crazy dunks, those couple years were wild, man. I haven't had a player that I like that much since Blake Griffin. Are you going to watch Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? There is a much more important UFC fight night this weekend. I'll watch a recap of the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I will not be like tuning in on purpose like I will be UFC. UFC fight night this weekend is big. Stipe and Jones, Oliveira and Chandler. It's a good card. Bo Nickel. It's a real good card. Yeah, the Tyson fight's on Netflix. Who you got? I can't picture John Jones losing. I'm not like a John Jones fan. I'm not a hater. But I struggle to see him losing. I think if I did put money on it, I would put John Jones by submission. I actually can't see anything else happening. I think John Jones by submission in like round 2 or something. Oliveira, I think he's gonna beat Chandler again. I don't think Chandler has the on the ground game that Oliveira has. I think Oliveira's gonna catch him in a choke or something. But it's gonna be fun regardless. It's gonna be really fun. Should I go with a 5500 and a 4060 or a 5600 and an RX 7600? I mean, I would go with the latter, the second one. I'm new to PCs. Can you recommend a mid-range PC? If you're talking about building yourself, again, not to pitch my own stuff, but I really do believe it's a valuable resource. Go to zttbuildhelp.com. zttbuildhelp.com. If you want a pure performance, every last FPS for your dollar kind of build, click there. Or if you want more of a creator / workflow type of PC, go here. I got build guides for multiple price ranges. I got all the parts listed out there, and then if you click on it, it'll show you links to all of the parts, backup alternative parts, and an explanation of why I chose those parts. I would start here, depending on what you consider mid-range. These are all updated enough that the only difference that you'll see right now is the $1,000 build is probably closer to like $970 or something, just because prices have gone down a little bit. But that's all the parts are still very updated and good to go. zttbuildhelp.com. Bro, that's crazy helpful. Thank you. That's the whole point of it. It's completely free. We make money because it's all affiliate links. But I mean, we literally have thousands of people that are on that website every single day. I have heard really, really good things about it. I completely canceled like all of our one-on-one consulting just because this is helping so many more people. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into that and I want to keep building it. I like the build template idea. Real high, totally 420 with the fitty bitties. Thank you. Meg with the fitty bitties says thoughts on the I never know how to say that case manufacturer. SSUPD. I never know how to say it. The shuttle, I don't know anything about it. They sent me an email asking if I want every single case that launches. I think I've said no every time. No specific reason. It's just they make very specific ITX small form factor cases that I usually don't have a good use for. But it looks like good stuff. What's your thoughts on Yingling / flights? I've never had the flights, but Yingling is incredibly overrated. I mean, I've lived in PA. I grew up in PA. I've been surrounded by Yingling. Like, people here don't really go crazy for Yingling. It's people outside of PA that are like, oh my god, Yingling. We got to get the Yingling. When I was stationed in Japan, one night a year, the beer store that was on base, so like United States base in Japan, one night per year, they would have Yingling night, where they would get a huge shipment of cases of Yingling beer, and people would camp out, like it's a 9800 X3D, camp out all around this store, just so they could go buy Yingling in Japan. And I never understood it. I was like, guys, this is not actually that good of beer. It's wild how much people love Yingling outside of PA. It is crazy. One night a year, Yingling night. What are your thoughts on Bud Light? Disgusting. Good for like beer pong or something, but other than that, nothing. I haven't had a light beer in like a decade though. Maybe they tweaked their formula a little bit. I love it, and I'm in New York. But do you drink craft beer? Like, if you only drink like Bud Light, then I do believe that Yingling probably tastes good to you. But if you drink craft beer and like start to explore like real beer flavors, then Yingling is like gross. Sam Adams Oktoberfest is the best. I've always said this. Sam Adams is the gateway drug to craft beer and good beer. Like, between all of the like national beers that are available everywhere, the Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, like all that stuff, Sam Adams is the one beer of that group that starts like treating your palate to better beers. And their Oktoberfest is one of their good ones. You need to taste Karbach? Dude, come on, man. My wife's from Houston. We're moving to Houston. I love Karbach. The Hopadillo? Come on, man. I know all about Karbach. I've been to Karbach several times. Voodoo Ranger's pretty good. The only problem with Voodoo Ranger is most of their beers are above 8%. That might be good for you. It's not good for me. Over 8% beers hit me like a truck. What's a good beer to get into beer? Sam Adams. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Sam Adams. Sam Adams is a good, like, cheap beer that you can buy anywhere, and it has enough flavor to it that if you like the Sam, if you don't like it, then it's just not for you. But if you do like if you appreciate the difference from Sam Adams compared to like a Bud or whatever, then keep progressing towards craft beer, and then you'll like it. I'm from Houston too. Yeah. I haven't publicly talked about it too much, but we are moving to Houston. Yeah, that's always been in our plan. Sam Adams definitely good compared to the generic. Yeah, exactly. Blue Moon is another one too. Blue Moon is definitely has way more flavor. If you put an orange peel in a Blue Moon, that's pretty good for like a distributor beer. Why the move? My entire wife's family lives in Houston. Yeah, she has a huge family. I mean, we go to Houston like once a year or so. That's actually always been in our plan. We're just now getting to the point where it's like, okay, we're about to do this. So I'll be telling you guys all about it. I gotta settle the ZTT internal stuff before I start talking about the game plan, though. H-Town, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I love Pittsburgh, and I love being surrounded by Steelers fans. But I think Houston is definitely a more updated, cool, vibing city. No Steelers games are going to be rough. Well, yeah. We'll talk about Houston later. We're always going to be connected to Pittsburgh. Houston has plenty of Steelers fans. Yeah, I mean, Steelers fans are literally everywhere. Steelers fans are the biggest fan base. There's a Micro Center in Houston. Yeah, I've been there several times. Several times. My wife used to work at that Micro Center in Houston. Before she joined the Air Force, she worked at that Micro Center. Are you reading the YouTube comments? Yes. Most of them have not been interesting, though. The Twitch has the better conversation tonight. Sorry. I'm reading both. Houston has the worst freeway drivers in existence. The driving, just in general, and the humidity. Those are the two biggest downfalls of Houston, for sure. That humidity and that heat. Oh, my God. Like, if it wasn't for family, like, that would be enough for me to be like, no, I don't want anything to do with Houston. That weather alone is just awful. But driving on those, like, 17-lane highways, not looking forward to that either. But drivers are bad everywhere. The thing about Pittsburgh, a lot of people, if you've never been here, you wouldn't know this. Pittsburgh drivers are so bad, but it's because they're so friendly. So Pittsburgh is full of a ton of boomers and older boomers that like are from like the steel industry and they never left. Like there's a lot of old people in Pittsburgh, and they end up being super nice when they're driving. And it's called the Pittsburgh left. It's hard to explain, but like normally, like if you are like if you're driving up a road and you want to turn left, like you just wait, you know, for all of these cars going the opposite way to finish going down, and then you make your left like after they're done. But in Pittsburgh, they're so nice that oncoming traffic will stop so you can make that left. It is absolutely insane. It's them just trying to be nice, but for the people that have lived in other parts of the world where you're not used to that, you come up there, you don't know that they're giving you the Pittsburgh left, so there's like this back and forth of nobody moving, and it's like, if you would have just kept going and I would have went, like it would have been quicker. And it oh my God, it's just so bad. And it's like that everywhere. Like people being too nice causes lower efficiency in the traffic patterns, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it at all. They don't even know they're doing it. I was talking to my barber the other day. They've lived here for 50 years or something. No idea that people don't drive like that in other parts of the world. It's crazy. It's crazy. Pittsburgh left is bonkers. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, it's dangerous. And then, and then what happens is, if you're that oncoming traffic, if you don't stop, the mean people, they'll give you the finger because they are so accustomed to people giving them the Pittsburgh left. They think it's rude when you don't. It's so nuts. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've been given the finger for like just driving correctly, because it's just they don't. It's not normal for them. It's wild. Trying to get into the Fort Pitt Tunnel from downtown. Yeah, that Fort Pitt Tunnel is awful. I'm not ever in that Fort Pitt Tunnel during rush hour though, which is great. I take all back roads to the ZTT office, which is only a few minutes away anyway. I rarely have to drive in traffic. which is nice. Like if we go out to eat and whatnot, my wife doesn't like that we do this, but if we go out to eat, like we go out to eat on a Tuesday. I'm not a big Friday night eat outer anymore. I like going out on a Wednesday night, you know, minimal traffic, no waiting. Like I haven't waited for a table in so long. I like to avoid people. Macboy with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Hardware with the Fitty Bitty says, did you say you're moving to Houston? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't talked about it too much online. Meg with the Fitty Bitty says, which PC brand do you think is the most overrated? Probably Leanly. Not that they make bad products, I just think it's overrated. Like the amount of money that you pay for a Leanly case that doesn't include any fans that's pretty overrated. Weekend dining out is for the birds. Are you moving your whole office too? Yeah. Yeah, everything's coming to Houston. Land Cool series is pretty good. Yeah, but the Land Cool series doesn't have a rear RGB fan. So, you're not going to get my vote with that one. Your employees too? That's what we're figuring out. That I need to discuss with them before you. Friday nights are hanging out with the guys. Please. We're a bit past that. We're a bit past that. I hang out with my boys. Like my 5 and 3-year-old boys on a Friday. Friday night is actually game night. That's when we play Lego Fortnite. Or whatever else he wants to play. That's my Friday night, man. We need more long-form content. Long-form content has become like one of the lowest priorities of everything we do. We're not gonna stop. I don't want the YouTube algorithm to destroy us for not uploading long forms at all. But unfortunately, that weekly video, I mean, like revenue-wise, is like the worst ROI of anything we do. Growth-wise, one of the worst things that we do. And they perform pretty well. But long form has taken a slight back seat with the current social media outlook and whatnot. Like even streams, I'm more concentrated on live streams and definitely short form or website, etc. Please answer some YouTube comments. I just did. That was answering a YouTube comment. Are OLED monitors worth it? Thinking about getting one for Black Friday? They are definitely worth it if you don't mind spending that money. Like if you're in a situation where like you're gonna get a worse GPU so you can get an OLED, I would question that. But if you have a good healthy budget, a lot of dispensable income, then yes, they are definitely worth it. They're really worth it. They're insane. I got 2 OLEDs right here. Like non-OLED, it ruins you in a bougie way. Non-OLEDs look gross once you get used to it. When we did the LAN party, we had 2 OLEDs set up and 4 oh my god, IPS. We have 4 IPS monitors and 2 OLEDs. Like when you see them side by side, it's like, oh my god, it's a crazy difference, man. Does OLED really have an impact? Yeah, it has an impact on both like how beautiful the picture is, the aesthetics of the picture, and also performance, because OLED basically has no input or has no lag whatsoever. I mean, it's like 0.1 millisecond response time. It's basically instant. So I mean, it's like OLEDs are better in every way, without a doubt. It's not up for debate. Unless if you want something budget. Then they can't really compete because the cheapest OLED's like $600 still. I can't wait to play Wukong on OLED. Yeah, it looks incredible. Thoughts on the Okeanos Aqua 7? I haven't used the 7 yet. I've used the 5 and the 3, and I love them. Okeanos is, I think Okeanos is the hottest case brand right now. They sent me an email saying that they're a top 3 seller on Amazon last month. They were doing like a round thanking creators that have used their products before. Okeanos, I think, is the hottest brand. So I have a feeling that the 7's pretty good too. When is the giveaway announced? December 5th. Hold on, let me show you the picture first. That's the giveaway. You guys are all earning points right now. We do a giveaway about every 6 weeks or so. This one's a little bit extended because of Black Friday. But as long as you guys are here in the streams on Twitch and logged into the exclamation point giveaway site, you're earning points. The more points you have, the higher chance you have at winning. Do you have an external monitor for your Mac? Yeah, I use, I don't know if you saw this video, that the 45-inch ultra wide that I did a video on for the sim racing setup. 45-inch ultra wide, it's huge. That's what I use at work every day because it's basically 3 monitors. It basically equates to like 3 1080p screens that I can just snap to positions with my Mac. And then I have my 4th screen as my MacBook. So I basically have 4 screens. That's what I use every day at the office. How did you get all those PC parts for $600? I mean, they're all brand new parts, man. In the United States. Take a screenshot. I'm not going to keep this up long. I mean, those are all non... Oh, the CPU... Oh, I forgot to say that. The CPU is from AliExpress. If you want to keep it under 600. If you want to buy it brand new, you're looking at like what? 620, 630? I forgot to say that. Sorry. But I mean, yeah, still 620, 630. Still really good. But none of those are deals. That is all like normal pricing. No crazy deals or anything. And you could hold on, let me pull that back up. I said this at the beginning of the stream. I forgot to remind people. The only reason I have this $110 motherboard is because I got it for free. This is price paid versus price average. I got it for free because Newegg accidentally sent it to us. You could definitely save money with a cheaper B450 or B550 motherboard. So that kind of artificially inflates our price a little bit. That was a very fluke. Newegg literally accidentally sent us 2 motherboards. Has with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Joe with the 100 biddies says, ever have an OLED burn in your monitors? No. I don't think you have to worry about it anymore. As long as you're not leaving it like on a static screen without a screensaver or without it turning off automatically, they have enough built-in protections these days that you don't have to worry about it. If you buy like a first-gen OLED, I think it's a little bit bigger of a deal. But now it's like, they do like so much like self-cleaning, auto turn off, all sorts of stuff to keep it from burning in. The one thing you shouldn't do is have an OLED as your secondary monitor, because usually your secondary monitor is like static pages. Like right now, my secondary monitor is just my desktop. I don't even have a window pulled open. Like this is the worst thing you can do for an OLED. And I still don't have burn-in. They're good at taking care of themselves these days. Lie something with the super chat for a Ryzen 5 7600X. I gotta go, guys. What's the best budget GPU for 1440p gaming? I would get a 7700 XT. That's the cheapest 1440p high/ultra GPU with crazy good price to performance. 7700 XT. Meg with another fitted video says, how fast are you expecting Intel's Battlemage GPU to be? I have no idea. They are expected to be launching in December, which is very questionable. I don't know what that means, that they want to launch before AMD and NVIDIA launch their GPUs. That could mean a whole sort of different things. I have no idea. But yeah, I gotta go, guys. Anchor with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Ryan with the $2 super chat says, what's your opinion on the Lee & Lee A3? I do like that one. It's a very long case. That was one of our giveaways, actually. We did a giveaway, I think 2 giveaways ago. No, the previous giveaway, the one before this one, was in the Lee & Lee A3. Yeah, I really like it. It is a little bit deceiving. It's a longer case. Like, it's nice and low. It's probably like this high. Compared to this build, it's probably like right here. But it's long. It's a little bit deceiving. But I think it's cool. I think it's a cool little design. It kind of gives off the micro or the small form factor vibes, but it's still micro ATX, and it can fit a full ATX power supply. It's a little deceiving, but I think it's cool. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to Thirsty Thursday. I really appreciate it. Just as a reminder, we are gonna do a Black Friday drop. I'll see you guys in the stream before that, though. But we're not doing we didn't do a November 1st drop. We're not doing a December 1st drop. It's all on Black Friday. And we are launching a War Machine on ZTTbuilds.com. That's actually coming out next week, finally. We had a couple hiccups on that one. But on ZTTbuilds.com, War Machine. This is our mid-range, speaking of the 7700 XT, this is our mid-range, all-performance, every last FPS for your dollar build that we're selling if you want to go down the pre-built route. I think we're going to be launching with a healthy quantity of like 10 of them or so. So those will probably go pretty quickly. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. I am always live here on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, drinking beer, building PCs, and hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys very much for the support. Crazy hype train, especially that first one today. Good yapping. And I'll see you guys in the Discord server. That's the best place to get a hold of me. That's the best place to get help. Look for the certified build helpers in the ZTT Discord server. !Discord. And yeah, that's it. Have a good night, guys. See ya.